What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video of Heavy Stealing High Rise. Today I got More Problems out here, and we're in the Nueces County Coroner's office checking up on Mr. Mando and Caleb. They've been working on some guide wires. There's some pieces of reinforcement steel that go underneath the decking they've been working on, and they've actually had to do a couple change orders per the RTUs and the exhaust vent framing. So we're gonna go ahead and go inside right now and take a look and see how they're doing it. Let's go. So right here, I don't know why Mark, the superintendent, the other day told Moses that he was putting he said he was gonna put a pad here, and now he's acting like he forgot. But they're gonna be running like a king stud right here, so double studded, and then they're gonna be putting in some blocking, some wood blocking. And right now, back home in Donna, we have the ladder being fabricated, so we're gonna go ahead and get the ladder fabricated. That way, the roofers can come install the roof hatch. We can get the ladder up here, and everybody can have a pretty safe way to access the roof without having to walk over there to that ladder out back in that little room back there. So this is still pending. As soon as they get the ladder, Mando and Caleb will be installing that. And let's go ahead and look at this RTU that they had to rebuild yesterday. All right, so right here is the RTU that they had to rebuild. This is actually an exhaust fan. So the duct contractors actually placed it wrong. It was supposed to be in the other bay, but a wall falls there, so they can't run their ducting. And they put it right here, which ended up being 6 feet off from where it calls for the plan. Since it was so far off, they opted out with just moving it over a couple feet over here, which is like 1, 2, 3 feet instead of the whole 6 feet. So it falls right there now. That eventually is gonna have to have a change order behind it, so we'll get some pictures and get all the information behind it. That way we can send them a ticket so they can pay for all the hours and the time material spent to having to fix that and rebuild it. But if you guys look right here, that's the actual framing that they're installing right now. So it's the little angles, that tube, and another angle right over here. Eventually, pretty center of here, we're gonna be installing another piece of galvanized steel with an eyelet. That's where they'll tie down the guide wire. There's another one over here, right, Mo? Yeah. Right here. Where's it at? Oh, right here? Yeah. All right, so this is the other one right here. All right. All right, let's go look at the other one. They got to do another change order on this one over here as well. This is the first one. Go ahead and get with Caleb right now so we can show y'all what we're working with. There's gonna be a couple of change orders with the RTUs. They had to rebuild a whole RTU over there yesterday. And this one, that horizontal piece is gonna be taken out. They want it to turn the other way. So it wants to be going with
what it originally was.
What it originally was with the flute of the decking. Yeah, so they're gonna be working on that today and finishing up the reinforcements while I try to get the steel out here for them.
Stupid ass.
Hopefully we can get the steel out here for them soon. The galvanizers, and then they can continue going. We gotta get the surgical lights here, the uprights for these guide wires, and the ladders. And then they gotta cut some steel out in the front. We gotta get I guess today.
There ain't no fucking cows here, goddammit. They ain't milking shit. Dile, Mando, dile.
¿Qué pasó?
Dile algo, Mando. Mando, a este punto vos se forman a ti, güey. Que Kayla se va a hacer helper tuyo.
Whatever y'all do on that side as well. And take a picture of it right now, how it is before, and take a picture of it afterwards. Send that change order number 2 to him, and send it to them.
If you can with the timestamps.
Yeah, do you have timestamps on this?
I'll show you. I'll show you.
It's just an app that when you open the camera, it puts your location, everything right there and there. So it's
Everything.
So like, let's say like they take a picture and then they don't want to pay it. They say, no, that's from 2 months ago. No, it's timestamped. There's no way we can alter the
Location, everything, street. It'll tell everything on that.
Okay, let's go look outside and see what we got over there. Okay, so you see we got with Caleb, and he kind of knows what he's going to be doing now for the rest of the day. This one needs to be cut down as well because that's wrong. They had the door contractor come out here, and so we're gonna go ahead and cut it down. We're gonna be leaving one of them up, which is this one, because it's sitting at 19 inches. They're asking us for 6.5 inches more. Extra. So if you go 6.5 inches more, you're not gonna have any embed. So that's above my pay grade. That's out of my hands. The engineers are gonna talk to whoever they need to talk to, and then converse that and figure out what the hell they want to do. Eventually, this steel will come down as well. And when they give us the new RFI, whether or not they're installing new embeds or we'll use quick bolts, whatever it is, we'll figure that out. But for right now, we're gonna leave that one up so they can have something to look at and physically actually watch it, visually look at it while they make their determining factor what they want to do with it. But we're gonna be pulling down this one because that one's fully welded. So if they get done doing everything they have to do, they can come over here and work here right now. In the meanwhile, because we have a lot of steel at the galvanizers, there's 12 pieces of steel at the galvanizers for these guide wires for all those reinforcements that they're doing right now. And we have the ladder over there in Donna, Texas being fabricated at USMF. And also the surgical lights are also being fabricated right now. So we have a lot of steel over there that we need to get over here for the guys. So as soon as we get that stuff over here, they'll have a little bit more work to do, and then we can kind of start wrapping this job up. Me and Moses are gonna be, me and Moses are gonna be going to go fabricate some bolts right now for Humboldt, Texas, out there in Houston, in Harris County. We have another Panda Express, so we're actually gonna be jetting right now. I came and delivered my big leads today. That's what I had to come out here, come and look at them, see how they're doing. And then we brought like 1,000 feet of lead because some of these guys were saying that they could smell the fumes coming off of this, and they were feeling a little bit wheezy and weren't feeling too great when they had the machine yesterday with some short leads inside the building. Yeah, little fucking crying ass motherfuckers. Really, it's a well ventilated building, and he said he could smell carbon monoxide, which that's a scentless gas, so I thought that was kind of weird. But regardless, we went ahead and brought them a bunch of leads. That way they can keep the machinery out here like it should be, and they can have enough leads that they can just, you know, go around the whole building and they don't really have to worry about it. The only thing I would worry about is making sure that people don't be running them all over with their lifts and turning on them, because you can run over them, but when you start turning them, they start splitting the wires on the inside, and it splits the outside plastic and it'll fuck them up. And I will blow a gasket. I will make them prepay for that shit, because that's 1,000 foot of lead. That shit's really fucking expensive. For every foot, it's like $3.50. Yeah. So that's 1,000 foot of lead. It's a lot of money right there.
And welders don't usually go over 300 fucking feet.
No.
200-300 feet.
Moski had us by 1,000 motherfucking feet. So we're on this shit. So we're gonna make sure that they don't fuck up our stuff. But me and Moski are actually gonna be taking off right now. We came to deliver this stuff to the guys and just kind of see how they were doing out here, Western County Coroner's office. I'm gonna be getting back with them. Hopefully by tomorrow I'll have some steel out here and we can actually get all this shit wrapped up. If not, then Saturday. But me and Moski, Saturday are probably going to be going to Louisiana or something. I don't know. We have a Panda Express we had to close out in Shreveport, and we have the Panda Express over there in Humboldt that we have to get started. So we got some good stuff coming. We're going to go ahead and get on the rope. Let's go. All right, everybody, so we're about to head back to the valley. We got Mr. Moski more problems over here getting some B-roll shots. He's actually out there right now getting a couple of pictures and B-roll shots for this thumbnail and stuff like that. So we're gonna be headed back to the valley. We got some stuff I need to actually fabricate as per the Panda Express in Humboldt, Texas, Harris County. We have to get that stuff ready. There's 80 anchor bolts because they're pouring the slab next Friday. Have a little bit of time, but I project and I see my schedule being a little bit full this next week, so I don't want to wait. I want to go ahead and get it done right now while I have my schedule free and open. I have these guys doing the little bit of last wooding they have to do today, waiting on some steel. Hopefully that can be here tomorrow. By the time I'm passing through here, headed to Houston tomorrow, I can kind of chop it up with them, make sure everything's okay, and still make it to Houston in good time to deliver these anchor bolts. And then might have to make it to Louisiana to close out that Shreveport job. Hopefully we can broaden our horizons this year. Got to talk to my project manager, Holden, because he's trying to see if he can lace us up with some more work that's not these Panda Expresses. So hopefully we can do that. We have some good things coming this year, so we're gonna keep working hard on that. But right now, mostly got these pictures and stuff. How'd it go? Good. Got some good ones. I love a video. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and jet right now. Gotta go get some fuel and get back on the road and go see where we can find this all thread and these tuercas, the nuts, and the washers for Panda Express.
2 hours later.
All right, everybody, as you can see, we made it back out here to the Valle 956. We were at Home Depot in Westaco, Texas. We're gonna go ahead and jump inside right quick and get these pieces of all thread, and we got to get 3 nuts for every anchor bolt and 3 washers. So we're gonna go ahead and get all the quantities right now and go order those, pay for them, and get back to the shop so we can start cutting them up and fabricating. Let's go. Gotta go find the all thread first. Okay, never mind guys. We went inside and they don't have them. The all thread they have here is just 2-footers. I don't want to buy a whole bunch of 2-footers, so we're gonna go to Ace Hardware right down the street and see what's up with there. They have some 6-footers over there, so we're gonna go over there and buy those. Okay, so there's another change of plans. We were gonna go over there to the Ace Hardware, but we called Amigo Bone Supply. We've actually gone there and got a couple things from there, some drill bits before, but he didn't have them. He wanted $45 for a fine thread piece of 5/8 all thread for 3 feet. So fuck that shit. We're not doing that shit. We called Moses called Mid Valley Bolt, and I think he talked to Bobby. He said that they have some there. He had different grades of it, but the one he has there at 10-footers, which is a standard coarse thread, he had it for $25. $25. So
10 feet.
For 10 feet. So I'm gonna go pick up 8 of those real quick, and that'll be like $200. That'll save me some money. I was thinking of spending like I had it calculated to like $365 from those other ones at 6-footers. Yeah. So now it's gonna save me a little bit of money as well, and then we'll pick those up and see if they have matching nuts and washers for those. And if they don't, then we'll go pick up the nuts and washer package at the Home Depot and then head back to the shop. But right now we're going to Mid Valley Bolt and Supply. It's off the road, off of the expressway between what is that, Victoria Road in Donna? The Victoria and Expressway 83 in Donna, Texas. But let's go over there right now. Okay, went ahead and picked up these pieces of all thread out here at Mid Valley Bolt Supply. Moses is grabbing them right now, and we got to get 240 pieces of nuts and washers. It's double washer on top and double nut on bottom. So I got to make sure I have 3 of each, just in case they lose some, send a little bit extra. So I'm purchasing those right now. I'm gonna get those loaded up. They're over there getting the washers and the nuts for us, and that's the pack of 10 or 8 of them, right? There's 8 of them. 8 of them at 10 foot. So we'll chop those down at a foot, and then we'll weld the back nut on there, throw the washers, put a nut on top. But I'm actually gonna send an extra set of nuts with all of them just in case, because they usually fucking lose them. So I'm gonna send an extra set. Guys, those all threads right there, 8 of them at 5/8. You can see all threads. We're gonna get back to the shop and cut them down. Están los puercas, the nuts. Están los washers. All right, let's go.
We're gonna send them the washers like that, or no? Put them on there.
No, I'm sending them. I'm just gonna put the back one and weld it. Okay, so what Moses was just asking me, if we're gonna assemble all these, I told him no. We're not gonna be assembling this whole thing. What I will do is I'm sending them an extra nut for every single anchor, because last time I did not do that. I sent them the exact amount and they lost them, and then we're out there and they expect me to have to pay for them because I supply the stuff. So I don't want to do that, and then doing a change order for such little amount sometimes it's not worth it, because you got to get it notarized, you got to do all these different things. All that stuff takes more time out of our day at the office than it does make us money on a change order. So I'm just gonna spend a little bit more money. Go for it. I'm gonna go ahead and send a little bit extra. I'm still happy we came over here at Mid Valley Bolt here in Donna, Texas. I was able to spend $315. I had figured it for like $365. So over and all, I saved myself about 50 bucks. So I'm pretty happy about that. 50, 60 bucks I saved. I'll take it. Next thing is we're gonna go home and we're just gonna attach one of these nuts to the back of it. We're gonna chop them all down to 1 foot, attach a nut, tack to the bottom. Then they can go ahead and apply the rest of the washers as they need to while they're tying them into the rebar cages and all that before they pour. Let's go ahead and head out. Everybody made it back out here to my house, little shop. Mostly's gonna go ahead and start getting everything pulled out, start getting everything cut. I gotta go find some welding rods and see what's going on, because this welder is acting up a little bit. I think the guys might have fried something, plugging in too much shit, using it all at once. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah. Yeah, if this one doesn't work, then we're gonna make a trip out to the Moski's house, because he has a welder, a little tombstone welder that he just purchased. and we're gonna go ahead and use my generator for that, but we'll figure it out right now here in a minute. So, y'all see Moski? Some gay ass music on? No, I'm just kidding. He's out here marking everything out. He's gonna start getting it cut right now, and I'm gonna figure out. I gotta see if we have any rods. I'm gonna look for some rods real quick. All right, guys, we got the welder on. Moski's gonna go ahead and help me out and get the leads ran for me. I got my welding hood, I got my FR, my cap. He's gonna start cutting over there, and I'm gonna start welding them out right here. Let's get started. All right, everybody, so I got my stinger ran, my ground, stinger, welder. And go ahead and tack it back here. Then we can put the washer, another nut, double washer, and a nut. Go ahead and get to welding. All right, everybody, that's it. That's how it goes welded. That's one down, 79 more to go. All right, well, let's come over here with Moses real quick. All right, it's gonna be just like that. Mr. Mosey's gonna keep on cutting them for me. I'm gonna come back over here to my little welding station, get them all welded out. Let's go. Well, we got the first 25 right here, as you can see. Keep on going. All right, we need about 25 more or so. Done. That's all 80 of them. We're gonna start getting them all packaged up and get all these miscellaneous things all assorted so we can get them ready to go. All right, well, Moski got everything boxed up already. Got all the anchor bolts right there, ready to go. All the miscellaneous hardware, being the tuercas, the nuts, and then we have all the washers right here on the bottom. So it's gonna go ahead and close this little bin up, and I got some tie wire right there. Tie it up, that way we can make our way to Houston tomorrow morning. Well, guys, as you know, plans are ever changing, especially in this type of work that we do in construction. Whereas we're self-contractors, you know what I mean, own a little construction company. I actually have a series of meetings tomorrow over some change orders out here at these Panda Expresses. They owe me a significant amount of money, and they owe the material supplier, which is Maxim Steel, a significant amount of money as well. So I got to talk to the owners tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna have to send Moski, Mo Problems, and Mr. Make Me Sweat Mando are gonna be the ones delivering these bolts. We fabbed up today. They're going to be delivering this out there to Houston. I wanted to make it out there myself just because I want to be able to be the one filming and actually be doing that type of thing, but they have to go to Shreveport, Louisiana, because we're closing out that Panda Express this weekend actually, and it's actually the Super Bowl weekend, so we're not going to be able to be in Covington because these hotels are fucking outrageous right now. It's too close to New Orleans. So we're gonna try and get that all done tomorrow. Unfortunately, I got a lot of paperwork I have to do out here in the office to go ahead and close out these job sites. And like I said, I got a lot of meetings I have to do. And for the Tierra Santa job site, pretty sure I have to go meet up with that owner as well. So I'm gonna try and do all that while the guys are gone. See if I can keep Caleb busy fabbing or something. I'm gonna see if I can talk to the material supplier and see if they can get me going on some materials for the next job sites. That way I can keep Caleb busy. But like I said, things are always changing, guys. I know I said I was gonna be in Houston tomorrow, but my guys are gonna be there. Most Chemo Problem is definitely gonna keep his camera on him and be filming for us. So they'll be taking this to Shreveport to fabricate a new latch as per the plans, because the one they had on there actually has some problems. It was hidden in the wind and it broke. So we'll be taking that, and they'll be taking these to go deliver. Other than that, guys, y'all know the drill. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment down below what y'all think about these videos. You know, we're out there doing some change orders out in the Nueces County Corners office, as you see, as for those guide wires, putting in the little reinforcement frames and having to rebuild those frames for the exhaust vents. And then, you know, we're out here having a fab for the new Humble, Texas Panda Express. So if you guys like this kind of stuff, like, comment, subscribe. If you're already subscribed, go ahead and hit the notification bell. You know what it does. Gets you notified every time we drop a short or long-term video. Other than that, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay safe, y'all stay hard. Don't look back unless you count yesterday's money. And you know, if you have a dream, go ahead and follow it. I believe in you, God believes in you. Other than that, I'll catch you next one. Bye.